Good morning and welcome back to the Teacher's Wake Up Call. It's Monday morning and you know it's going to be a special Monday when you forget your coffee in the car and it's a bit too chilly and you're too tired to go back to the car to get it. So thankfully I've got pods, Keurig pods to the rescue and I have coffee. Let's be clear, if I didn't have the pods up here, I would definitely go back to the car to get it, but the coffee will stay there. It's a thermal cup. I'll be very curious to see the state of the coffee, or maybe I'll go and get it second period. I'm free second period, maybe I'll go then. I don't know. It's chilly. It's very gray out there. If I could show you, like maybe I should. It's like, it's not the kind of morning that makes you want to get up and go. It's the kind of morning that makes you want to curl in bed. But I'm not here to talk about being, not, I don't want to say being lazy. It's not being lazy, but being a creature of comfort. You know, creature of comfort, is that it? Or I don't think that's quite the expression. But anywho, it's my teaching anniversary. Now, obviously it's not today, it's the 10th. For those who are used to my channel, you know that it's the 10th. It's the 10th of December. I started teaching the 10th of December, 1998. So it has been officially 26 years. But I wanted to I'm going to challenge myself and do a video a day this week. Oh, I might not be able to do it on Friday because I've got a doctor's appointment, but I'll do my best. Or maybe Friday I'll take it off. I don't know. So what have I learned in 26 years of teaching? And I know I've done videos like this before. I know I've talked about it before, and I've mentioned the 5. Like I think I made a video about like the 5 things you need to know after teaching for so long. So one of the big things, and I realized that a couple days ago, that some of the closest people you end up working with, the people that you will forge the biggest bonds, are not necessarily the people who think exactly like you, are not necessarily the people who are, oh my God, you're just like me. No. I think the people you develop the greatest bond, at least from my perspective, are the people who are different than you in thought, in approaches, in methods. Like I'm thinking about some of my closest colleagues that I've had over the last 26 years. We have very different approaches and very different philosophies and different, in the end, we all believe in student success, period. So that's the main idea. But we are certainly not alike. One of my fondest colleagues, who is now a principal, he's an administrator, I remember so many moments when we've worked together and we playfully tease each other about how we behave. I know he would do that more often about me, but basically he would often say that I'm a perfect example of a hyperbole. Whenever he talked about literary devices, is that the term in English? Les figures de style en français. And students would ask, what is a hyperbole, sir? And he would point across the hall where my classroom was, and I'm paraphrasing, it's not exactly like that, but so we never necessarily had the same approach or methods. His teaching style is different, and some of his ideas are not quite like mine. However, in the end, we saw eye to eye in a lot of things that involved student success. But could I say he's my best bud? Nope. I don't think your colleagues are meant to become your bestest friends, but they end up becoming the best people to surround yourself with on a day-to-day basis. And I'm being polite here because obviously with some of your colleagues you do end up developing friendships. You do end up like developing a different kind of bond. You know, some people will go and hang out with each other on weekends. I don't know if I would have done that with that guy. But at a point in time, I couldn't see myself not working with him. And when he ended up becoming my vice principal last couple of years, there was a part of me that was a bit jealous that he became an administrator. But that's because I had administration aspirations. But that feeling quickly got replaced by a overwhelming happiness that I'd be working with him again. And knowing that there was someone, an ally, I think that's the best way. And he still is, but we no longer work in the same school. He's now become principal at an elementary school. And if you know this person, the image is very amusing. You know, when you've always seen him with high school kids, all of a sudden imagining him amongst elementary school students, that's entertaining. So I think that's one of the biggest takeaways after 26 years of teaching. The people who aren't necessarily exactly like you, very different from you, you end up learning so much from them that it ends up being beneficial. And I would like to assume that c'est réciproque. I need more coffee. The English is not Englishing. Yes. So I would assume it's c'est réciproque, that they would learn from you and the wealth of knowledge and experience that you would have, or the ideas that you would have that they might not. So that's what I've learned. And being in the new school now, I'm discovering more things. You know, I love, this is weird. I love being that newbie. I love being that new kid on the block and just observing. This first year, I'm observing. I'm looking at things. I'm suggesting ideas, but you know, you take your time and you take it in and you discover new people and new allies. And I knew that I had allies in the French department, but like I'm looking beyond the French department and seeing who can I, with whom can I build another 10 years of professional relationships and grow even more. So yeah, and I can't remember, somebody said like, oh, you've got another 5 years. Like, no, I've got another 10 years left of teaching. And so here's to 10 more. There's going to be another video tomorrow on the actual day of my anniversary. Ought to be fun. All right, have yourselves an awesome day. It'd be nice to see some sunlight. It'd be nice.